Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Virgo friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your April 18th daily horoscope. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. Also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Now, let's get going, shall we? Oh, wait, I almost forgot. That small voice, the one that's in the background of this, yelling at Roblox, that's my son. I apologize. I can't do anything for a couple weeks because, when we get our own place, then I'll be able to have a space to be able to read these to you without being interrupted. But until then, I apologize, alright? Now let's get going, shall we? My beautiful Virgos, if your patience is for a fickle friend is running thin, contact them today and let them know that you aren't going to stand for this much longer. You might have to force yourself to be this direct, but being vague or beating around the bush will only give them permission to continue their erratic behavior. You have to stand up for what you deserve in a relationship. Otherwise, what's the point of being friends with this person? Is this relationship really that important to you, Virgos? Is it? If it is, then fight for it and let this person know, hey, if you say you're going to do something, then do it. But if you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, then what is the point? And, you don't have to, be direct. Maybe there's so much more to this than what you're thinking, actually. Because what I'm thinking is that, fickle is fickle, but no one's fickle on purpose unless it's a habit, right? Or unless something else more important is going on in their head. Maybe they're dealing with anxiety, right? And you invite them out for a drink, and they call you at last minute and go, I can't go out for a drink, And with the chaos going on around nowadays, I'm sure that that's part of the reason why they're being fickle is because they're afraid of getting the beer virus. Yes, I just called it that because they named it after a Corona beer. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't name it after it, but it makes me think of the beer whenever they say Corona. Okay, that's why they probably changed it to COVID-19 or something. Anyway, their fears could be controlling, what's going on. Maybe they have a mental illness, and maybe they don't even realize they're being fickle. There's so much more to this than you realize because you're not in their shoes, so you're not able to see it from their perspective. But you could talk to them. Maybe what needs to happen is you need to sit down with them and get them to open up to you. If your bond was strong enough, or if you continue to make the bond become stronger, maybe finding out what's going on will help strengthen it furthermore. Does that make sense? But if this person, there's nothing going on that's scary in their life and they're just being fickle because it's habit and they're lazy, maybe it's time to step in Queen of Swords card and cut the unnecessary out of your life. You don't have to rush up to him and be like, what the hell's your problem? Because don't do that, okay? You're going to make them defensive and you're going to make them butthurt, okay? And nobody wants to be butthurt. You could, if this relationship isn't worth it, you could slowly, move yourself away from it. In other words, you could ghost them, but then they'll always wonder what the hell. But I've had friends where I was really close to them, but I felt like I was doing all the work. I was dealing with fickle people. So what I did was I stopped calling them, and I let further time come between, and they never called back. So I just let it go. And when they messaged me, I wouldn't message them back. Now that's not for everyone, but everybody comes into our life for a certain amount of time. We're like a line, right? We're on our path, ever moving, time traveling to the future slowly, minute by minute, second by second, hour by hour, whatever, however you take it. And people's paths cross ours, and sometimes they'll go along with us for a minute, but then they'll break off and keep going, okay? I heard a story about a train, and if you're the conductor of your train, as soon as you're born, people hop on board and people hop off. And, as you get older, you'll lose more and more people because they'll be going on their own trains or they will have passed away, perished, whatever, right? Life's full of uncertain circumstances, and you can't always prevent imminent demise when it does come. What you can do is try to live your life to the fullest. And these people, you love them. It's hard to let them go. But maybe you just need to just, you either fix it, but remember that if you are going to fix it, go into your head and think about what you're going to say, to who you're going to say, and how you're going to say it. Remember to be tactful, not tactless. And you'll catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. So don't make it out to be it's all them. Just ask them what's going on with their life and why they keep doing this. And, you can also put in there that, I really love hanging out with you. I do. But I don't understand why, what's going on with you to where you keep sideswiping me when I want to go to the movies with you. And suddenly, 5 minutes before the movie starts, you're like, nope, can't go. What's going on there? I understand life gets busy. I mean, is there any way that I can help, alleviate the stresses? I mean, I'm your soundboard. That's what friends are for. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Otherwise, you just ghost them. And ghosting isn't always the best answer, but I mean, sometimes you gotta let them continue on their path and you continue on yours, because what's most important is you keeping on your goals, doing what you gotta do to make yourself happy and keep your shit together. Now, I love you. You're gonna have a great day today. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and join me again for tomorrow's daily horoscope, alright? I love you, Virgos. Bye.